Hello and welcome to Confidence Through Cabaret. My name is Heather.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are so excited that you're here, especially for this Confidence with Coffee, where we're both drinking water. Confidence with water.
Confidence with water.
Okay, full
The
disclosure.
less caffeinated affair.
I do have a coffee. This is my only coffee of the day. I have a headache because caffeine withdrawal.
Right.
Hey. So we are so excited to have this really special podcast up. Go check it out anywhere you get your podcasts. Confidence Through Cabaret, and also on our landing page, confidencethroughcabaret.com. You'll find all of our podcasts, and especially this one that we're so proud to be featuring today, all about, well, all the things that we love in confidence through cabaret, right? All of the taking up space and expression and color and twirling and dancing and all the things that we just love. This is the wonderful Gina Bell, who is going to be reading a story to us.
Absolutely, and this is a really lovely little excerpt from a truly very special podcast, and this is a reading from Gina Bell's incredible adults. Well, it's a kind of an all ages book. It's a book literally for everybody who wants to read it. It's called Tears and Tulle. That's Tulle. And it's just a very beautiful book. So we're super excited actually for you to hear this. And we thought, rather than do our typical sort of hot take, we would just give some space over to a lovely little piece of artistry today. So here's Gina Bell and her wonderful story, Tears and Tulle.
Tears and Tulle, written by Gina Bell, illustrated by Elena Michelatis. It says, "For my children and my mom, thank you for the spontaneous living room dance parties that often helped me remember my magic." And then the illustrator, Elena, says, "To all the beautiful souls, may you find your rainbow and never let go." Tears and Tulle. One day, a baby girl was born wearing a skirt made of tulle. It was bright and colorful, like a rainbow jewel. The skirt was invisible, seen just by the girl. She giggled happily, watching its wild colors swirl. The skirt connected the girl to her magic, color, and dreams. When she was full of tears, the skirt sent her heart joyful beams. As the girl grew and grew, the magical skirt did too. Soon she realized that life could be messy and unfair. She needed to remember her skirt would always be there. She fluffed her skirt and jumped to her feet. She would wake up the skirt with her own special beat. Skip, dance, swish, twirl. Remember the spirit of that magical girl. Sometimes she felt scared, embarrassed, and like she didn't have a clue. So she fluffed her skirt and remembered the fun of trying something new. There were times she felt left out, misunderstood, and like she would never fit in. So she fluffed her skirt and remembered to be comfortable in her own skin. Skip, dance, swish, twirl. Remember the spirit of that magical girl. And when life was just too much and her eyes filled with tears, she fluffed her skirt and remembered she could learn from her fears. The tears made her wise and watered the dream in her heart. Fluffing her skirt, she remembered she was a growing work of art. Skip, dance, swish, twirl. Remember the spirit of that magical girl. As she grew older, her days could feel overwhelming, crazy, and long. So she fluffed her skirt and remembered she was radiant, resilient, and strong. Sometimes it felt like her life was falling apart at the seams, so she fluffed her skirt and remembered she could always connect to her dreams. Skip, dance, swish, twirl. Remember the spirit of that magical girl. She celebrated her failures and the lessons they taught her along the way. She fluffed her skirt and remembered she had something important to say. She trusted the wisdom in her heart to help others grow, learn, and heal. Fluffing her skirt, she remembered her struggles made her beautiful and real. Skip, dance, swish, twirl. Remember the spirit of that magical, of every magical girl. And then it says here, the story behind the skirt. Hi, my name's Gina Bell, and I'm the creator of the Tears and Tulle movement, a women's empowerment movement that celebrates women who show up from within the chaos of everyday life to connect with their magic. In 2018, my life changed on an abandoned overpass in Orlando, Florida. I was wearing a simple black tank and the most magical rainbow-colored tulle skirt. I had purposely paired the colorful skirt with a black t-shirt to relay a special message to myself and people everywhere. We don't need to wait for life's perfect set of circumstances to connect with our extraordinary color. My purpose with the Tears and Tulle movement is to reconnect women with their joy and color, even during life's darkest moments. It may sound strange, but the rainbow skirt woke up something wonderful in me. I want women everywhere to experience what I did, a clarifying moment of vulnerability, magic, and happiness. A year and a half after that day on the overpass, I launched Tears and Tulle. I'm sharing the rainbow skirt with 52 women over 52 weeks as a way to inspire people everywhere to reconnect with their color, the tulle, from within the darkness, the tears of real life. While organizing the movement, I learned that my friend and rainbow tulle skirt designer, Cass Youngs, had always hoped that one day one of her creations would travel the world. She loved that our two ideas would become one. Each woman in the movement is asked to pair the skirt with something black, make their unique magic in it, and share their Tears and Tulle story with the world. Time after time, participants have shared how much love and positive energy the rainbow skirt radiates. And many participants use their time with the skirt to reflect on their greatest struggles. That's what Tears and Tulle is all about, embracing our perfectly imperfect lives. The Tears and Tulle movement continues to grow and evolve in amazing ways. Oh, and you can join the movement by going to my website, is the last page there. And then there's just pictures of the skirt traveling to all these different places, and the end.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this today. It's quite nice to be able to just kind of we're not talking about like our specific reflections, as such today. It was just a nice bit of a break, and, it's lovely to hear someone talk about vulnerability and stepping into that vulnerability as something that's actually powerful and beautiful. So it was a real pleasure to film this podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Ryan, for joining me.
Thank you.
Check us out on all of the socials on Confidence Through Cabaret, except for Twitter, which is the letter R, the letter at YBYWYS. I'm on Clubhouse as Heather YBYWYS. And that is to remind us that it is
your body, your world, your stage.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.